was messed up like mother. Decided it was a nice day here in Lethbridge, so I would take a walk. I got all the essentials with me. I got my Insta360 X5 that I'm recording on right now. I've got my Lumix G7, which is my main camera. I've got my Rocket rucksack. I use that just to make the walk a little harder. And I've got the most important part, my dog. Say hi, Daxie. Comes with me on every walk that I can. And we're just down here. We're going to take a picture of this staircase that's down here. It's really nice. So we're going to do that. Thought I'd jump on quick and just mention too that I do have a bigger project coming up here and I need some help with it. So if you're a model, if you're a male or female, I've got a couple of really good ideas here. Sorry, I'm catching my breath. I'm up and down these hills. So if you're interested in collaboration, DM me and we'll talk about it. Everything's going to be around Lethbridge. It's a hometown highlights project, so should be pretty interesting. And I definitely look forward to collaborating with some people here too. So just hit me up on that one. And yeah, we're going to take some photos down here in the coulees, and Dax is going to decide whether he wants to pull or sniff the ground or, you know, whatever. He's one. He doesn't know. So anyway, let's just get up. Taxi. Taxi. What are you smelling? What are you smelling? Come on. Let's keep going. What's this? He's a cutie. So anyway, yeah, I find, just in case anybody's wondering, I find shooting on the X5 really easy for everything. All my videos that I have on YouTube, I know there's only a couple, but I shoot them all on the X5. I don't always have help with doing video, and even when I do, they're usually jumping around helping me in other ways too. So the X5 comes in really handy. I can reframe, zoom in, you know, what I love about it the most is that I can crop it for different aspect ratios, so that if I'm posting to YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or wherever, I can crop the same footage and it's very usable. If I were to try to do that on most conventional cameras, it wouldn't work out. Even my cell phone, it really wouldn't work out. Doing it on a Lumix system, because they shoot in 4x3, it's a little bit easier because the crop on the side is a little bit less, but still nothing beats the X5 from Insta360. So I'm going to keep going hard on that. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll just shoot some B-roll here of taking some pictures down here for you guys. And come on, bud. I think the only time a guy should use his screen on his camera is when, you know, the position is too awkward for you to physically get behind the actual viewfinder. So if you're ever doing shots that are really low, like reflections and puddles and stuff, it's okay to use a screen for that, because otherwise you're laying face down on wet ground with your face in a puddle basically. So it's okay then. But other than that, I still really do try to use the viewfinder as much as I can. I really like the ones on Lumix systems. I think that they're really clear, easy to see, and they really help reduce the distractions from everything going on around you. So yeah, we're just getting to the top of this staircase. It's a lot harder when you've got 30 pounds of buckshot on your back. But nevertheless, we are now at the top. So good stuff. Got the water break halfway up. Actually got some water, so we're good. It's day 2 in Lethbridge here, of walking around with my Micro Four Thirds camera, and I use the Lumix G7, and it's a workhorse of a camera, I tell you, for being as old as it is. I mean, there are some better ones out there now, but this one's still champ. I'm also testing out the video and audio on this little pocket camera I picked up for cheap. It's a W&O pocket cam. I picked it up from Temu for 50 bucks, and I figured it would be good to try it out and see how well it goes for a comparison to its much more professional counterpart, the DJI Osmo pocket cams. Like I said, it's $50. The head doesn't move like a gimbal like how the Osmo does, so you are making sacrifices. It only does 2.7K, but if you're on a budget, this might be a really good option for you. So let me know how you think of the footage in the comments, and yeah, we'll just take a tour around Lethbridge here. My Insta360 X5, just to see the difference, just so you guys can see the difference, I should say, in you know, the quality of the video. And we're just out taking pictures today. It's a rainy day. Yesterday was the polar opposite of today's weather, but that's okay, because you know, we're out here any weather and it's good. So yeah, like I say, it's you know, it's a $50 camera, that W&O or O&W, I can't remember, sorry what it's called. Wait. But it you know, 2.5K. It says 2.7, but then the screen says 2.5, so I guess we'll go off the screen. It's you know, we'll see how it goes when I post this video, I guess. So yeah, let's see a little bit more about me in case you guys didn't know or want to know. I am mainly a photographer. I really don't do a whole lot of video, but I do some, and I've been doing photography since 2010, and I'm primarily a Micro Four Thirds shooter, but I also like 35mm film. You know, it's two different worlds in itself. The Micro Four Thirds is a smaller sensor, but you know, it's got a lot of versatility in it. Sure, it suffers in low light, but it more than makes up for that in the denoise software anyway, in Adobe Photoshop. So you know, there's compensations for it, and it's a little bit less expensive to get into. The lenses are smaller, so you know, there's a lot of benefits to it. I do mostly portraiture, but I like doing street photography a lot, so that's kind of a little bit about me. So yeah, we'll just go along here and see what we see. All right, as you guys can see, I don't have my dog with me today. It's just rainy, cold, he's small, and I'm downtown. It's not like the funnest place for him to come, so I think when it's nicer out again, I'll get him back out in the coulee again and running around. He really enjoys that, so that's what we'll do. I'm just gonna walk around, see what I see. I've seen a couple things, shot a couple things, see how it turns out in the edit, because that'll be the determining factor this time. Yeah, there's lots of neat things around downtown. It's got a weird stigma to it. A lot of people think, oh, it's downtown, it's weird, but you know, there's actually a lot of cool stuff here. You know, the Slice has been here for a long time and very local orientated, so gotta love that. There's so many cool places here. And yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover sometimes. So we're coming up right now on it's an ATB bank plus a bunch of other buildings now. But it used to be a theater. I remember going there as a kid. It was a lot of fun. I remember all kinds of movies. I know I used to go over to the London Drugs, which used to be about 5 blocks that way. And I used to return people's shopping carts to get the quarters. And, I'd ask, of course, people would just give me their shopping carts to return because it's convenient for them and they know I'm just trying to make a buck. So I'd get their quarters, and once I got about 10 bucks worth of quarters, I'd come up here to the Paramount and I'd watch a movie, buy a box of popcorn and a soda, and a movie ticket was like $9.50. I think this was back when that would have been like 13. Hey, would have been like 13, so it would have been 1998, 1999 when I was doing that. So it was pretty cool. Let's see, this is kind of a neat angle. Don't really see that one too often. I usually have my son with me doing these downtown ones, but he's off with grandma and grandpa, so rolling solo today, talking to a camera. Feels weird, but you get used to it. People look at you funny, but you just got to try to ignore that if this is what you're trying to do. So that's what I'm trying to do, because this is what I'm trying to do. Again, I just want to point out, this Insta360 X5 does an absolute job making my life easy. Because everything I'm shooting on here, earlier I shot 2 clips on the W&O pocket cam. I had to shoot it once in vertical for social media, for my Instagram, and then I had to shoot the whole clip a second time in horizontal for this video. So whereas yesterday when I was down the coulee, I was only using the Insta360 X5, and I shot one video, one take, and I just reframed it. I edited it, and I just set it up for 16:9 for YouTube, and then I set it up for 9:16 for social media. So I got my vertical and my horizontal all in one shot. So now we're just downtown here still, and we're just walking around seeing what we see. I'm gonna probably stop here and switch lenses because I want to mess around with this wide angle lens I have. Let's pull over here. So the lens I'm talking about is this guy. Oh, there was a thing on there. Lens cap. Don't worry, I didn't leave it in here without a lens cap. It's right here. So this lens here, it's a prime lens. It's a fisheye. It's 7.5 millimeters, but because I use the Micro Four Thirds, it's going to be 15 millimeter equivalent. So, and in case you guys are wondering why this cage is kind of awkward, it's actually because this cage is meant for a Sony camera. I don't remember which model. But turns out it fits this Lumix body. The only thing I had to do was cut the bottom a bit to access the battery door cleanly. So yeah, that was it. Okay, this is a manual focus lens, so depending on what you're doing is going to depend on the shots you get. It's a very wide open angle, so I have to completely change all my settings here. ISO 200, that actually goes pretty good, but let's speed it up to 500. So like I said,
Wait.
so this is an instance where it's totally chill to use your screen because the way I'm going to be shooting here. I'm going to go low, saturate. So this lens is super wide angle. It's a fisheye lens, 7.5 millimeter, 15 millimeter equivalent on a micro four thirds. You know, that's another thing that's nice about micro four thirds versus crop sensors. Crop sensor, you have to, so it's like 1.6, 1.8. It depends on the brand. But with micro four thirds, it's a 2 times factor. So, you know, the math on it is really easy. Obviously, it's fast. I know 1.6 is easy to do math on, 1.8, but this is easier. 2. You got 7.5 millimeter lens, 15 millimeters. It's a little weird buying lenses because, you know, if you want an 85 millimeter, you got to go buy a 42.5 millimeter. 50 millimeter, again, it's 25 millimeter equivalent, but still, it, you know what? That's okay. I don't mind it. This lens is too wide for that photo. And again, sometimes you run into that where the prime lenses, they have a really good space for prime lenses in utilization, but they do also have their limitations. Because I'm limited right now in the fact that my shots have to be very wide angle, whereas on the other lens, it's a telephoto lens, and I have a bit more adaptability. I find, I'm going to switch back to that lens actually. I find when you're doing things like street photography, it's almost better to run zoom lenses, but you know, I guess if you want to challenge yourself, hey, prime lens it up. One thing about recording videos on the fly when you're walking around town is you got to get used to it. I'm not even used to it yet. Okay, you guys are seeing everything I do like as I do it. I'm not polishing these out and taking 10 takes. I'm doing one take, and if I can just get away with that, then I will, because I really want everybody to see how awkward it really can be, but also still try to deliver something to you guys. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Like, I'm walking around, it's a rainy day, so there's not a lot of people out, which is nice, but also not at the same time, because it would be nice to see more people out here. Oh, I gotta change everything again. I switched lenses. Now I have autofocus again, so that's handy. I did not have autofocus on the other lens. It is a manual lens only. So, yeah, see, people look at me. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm going to keep walking around here, but I'm going to try to focus on some shots here. So, I'm going to. Hey, so I think I've gotten most of everything I need today. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, like I said, it's just get out and shoot. Actually, that's a lie. I don't have everything I need. I need a 3, a 2, and a 1 from traffic lights. But then I got everything I need. So, yeah, we're getting there. Like I say, guys, just get out and shoot. Like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day what you shoot on. It could be your phone, could be anything, really. Just get out and do it. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what actually matters? There we go. There's the 3. Where do I want to get a 2 and a 1? I go on the way back to the car. Is where we'll get that. But yeah, you know, Lethbridge is one of those towns that gets kind of a bad rep, but it's really not as bad as people think. You know, even today, looking at it, you know, it's muggy, it's raining. Well, it was raining, and you know, it was kind of messed up. You know, it's like even today, like even the weather earlier today was messed up, like motherfucker. But you know, still get out, still shoot. It'll be nicer days later. And ooh, this one's got like 10 seconds left. I gotta get a little closer so I can get the 3. Okay. Oh no, I got a 3. I need a 2. Oh no, 3 seconds. Oh, I kind of missed that one. That's okay. We'll wait here. Get it on this. Okay, that one says walk right now. So now we just. Oh, we got 23 seconds. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was a 3. I needed a 2. Oh, man. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get a 2 from here. Okay, it's on walk, so now it's just wait. Almost. There we go. Okay, we just need a 1. Just need a 1. I already got the Walkman, so we're good there. Just need a 1 now. You know, it's funny because everybody thinks, oh, you're talking to a camera, you're like talking to yourself. And it's like, I'm talking to you guys. You know, I'm not, yeah, it's different, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys here. And, you know, those of you who are still here and listening, and whatnot. You know, I know my videos can be kind of boring, but I'm working on it. Hey, Andrew, if you're watching right now, the new straps, the new pads for the waist strap for the Rocket are working great. They're holding everything nice and snug. I'm happy. So, kudos to your person who builds these things. Okay, let's get the one and then let's get out of here. I need coffee. Oh no, I missed that. Let's get another one. I don't feel like sitting around here. Oh yeah, we gotta sit and wait now too. All kinds of good content today. This is really gonna play up nicely in the video when I make it for the hometown highlights. So yeah, Melchor building there. Used to be the Lethbridge Center, actually. There used to be a mall in there. I remember going as a kid and hanging out at that mall. And man, I miss it. We just really have like strip malls. And then we have the one big mall, Park Place, which I'll take you there eventually. But we used to have like 4 good malls. But it's just not a thing anymore since Amazon came around. So yeah, hopefully they're making a comeback though. I think people are really starting to want to buy stuff immediately now rather than getting it online. And people can't steal your package if you just buy it. Number 1 here in a second. That light just changed. Okay, I want that one. That one's with the nice trees and stuff behind it. And then the right distance. Yeah. So I just gotta wait 20 seconds. Oh, thank God. Pulled the trigger early, but I still got it. Okay, so I am just coming up to my car here, and I'm gonna get home and get back on at the desk.
All right, we're back from our walk downtown, street photography style, and we're gonna go through all of the photos, edit them up, and just go through everything that we have. My dog barking. My wife might be home. I've got my Insta360 X5 setup right here, and I've got the pocket cam set up here. So kind of my thought pattern here is if this footage looks like crap, I've got this footage to go from. So we're going to work with that. Hi, buddy. Come here. My puppy. You guys met him in the video. Good boy. Good boy, Daxie. Like I said in the sunny part of this video from yesterday, if anybody out there is looking to collaborate and you're in the Lethbridge area, just hit me up either on here or on my Instagram page, and we'll talk about what we can do together. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm glad to be getting videos out here for you guys. And I'll keep shooting them as raw as I can, and I'm going to keep shooting on the Lumix Micro Four Thirds systems, just because, honestly, I don't think I'll ever switch from Micro Four Thirds. I love it that much. So yeah, if you like the content, even if it's rough, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos through the comment section below, and hit that like button. And we'll see you guys on the next one. I'll try to post every 2 weeks, but if I can, I'll try to post every week, just to, like, that's kind of my plan there. So yeah, I will see you guys later.